and welcome to Legal Affairs. My name is Diamond Litty, and I'm the public defender of the 19th Judicial Circuit. And we are going to talk about one of the things that is closest to my heart and has been with my heart and soul for many, 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 many years. And I just want to share it with everyone. And we have none other than our wonderful Greg Wyatt, who has chaired and run this thing for years. And what are we talking about? The WPSL Christmas Kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's that season.
It is.
And thank you very much for the invite. And I know December 4, you've got a date in our studio.
Oh, I do. I do.
Yeah, it's amazing. The Christmas Kids next year will be 80.
80?
80.
Now I haven't been with them that long.
No, you're half that.
I am half.
Maybe not even that.
No, I bet you I am half that. Really, when you think, we'll talk about that. But let's stop a moment. Greg, tell us about you. Tell us your background, where you come from. What I know you're retired now, but tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll talk about Christmas Kids.
It was, well, let's see. Let me turn the clock back to the 70s when I got into television. Yes, there was a color camera at our television station in Tucson. Only one. But it was an adventure for me. I had been in radio for just 2 years as a news director in Santa Barbara. Very eventful time, 1968.
Oh, yeah.
The bank burning in Isla Vista, and I was inside the bank filing a report to ABC News when it was burning.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And the fire captain dragged me out and said, so the guy in New York was saying, can we hold you for 30 seconds? And the fire captain goes, he may not be around that much longer. So anyway, that was the big thing. And I had covered several big stories. 69 was the big Santa Barbara oil spill.
Right.
I helped pick up President Nixon, who fell into a hole, which apparently the oil company had filled up part of the beaches. Didn't think anybody would be walking there.
Oh, goodness.
It was, yeah.
I guess he survived.
Yeah, he did survive. That was my radio experience. Got into television, met this young girl from Indiana University, and we went out in 1972. That was my last date. And we went out to San Francisco. I proposed to her in the middle of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, goodness.
Huh?
Goodness.
Is that kind of romantic?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you guys were together in television and radio from then.
Carol was amazing how quickly she learned. But I mean, that kind of goes back to her and her languages. She spoke 6. So, it was like a piece of cake for her. She learned so quick. And our old weatherman said, we need a woman anchor. How's Carol doing? I said, she's doing great. She's green, but she's doing great.
Right.
So he said, we're going to make her the first woman primetime anchor in Southern California. Bingo!
Wow.
So we moved to San Diego. The best combination of working and living.
Oh, yeah, I can, especially then.
We lived in Rancho Bernardo, above a golf course. Oh, my God, it was gorgeous. So it was great. And then something absolutely bizarre happened. We're on vacation in Mexico. And this little boy comes riding up on his bicycle. There's one phone in the whole village. And he goes, Senior Wyatt, Nuevo York. And I'm going,
New York?
Who's calling from New York? And it happened to be Scotty Connell, who was the vice president of NBC Sports. And he said, Greg, I need you back east, like tomorrow. I said, we're 900 miles from the border.
Yeah.
It's going to take us a long time to get back. But, we're ready. So he said, we're leaving NBC. There were 184 people from NBC Sports that were all leaving at the same time to start ESPN. So.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Get a job at ESPN, call Carol back in San Diego. I said, you're not even going to believe this. So Scotty says, let's get Carol into New York. Okay, that's easy fit. So we're there for her audition. And the newscast, we were just watching a newscast, was a total disaster. And I was kidding with the assistant news director. I said, we're from a little market in San Diego. This thing is horrible.
Yeah,
So anyway.
This should be better. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And so he leaned over and he gave me the back of his WNBC card, and he said, I'm the new news director at WBZ in Boston. He said, Carol, you're hired. So that was it. It was like no resumes, nothing. It was like, so she gets a job in Boston, and it was great. And a friend of ours who was an anchor in San Francisco, they both started the same day. But it was the first that we knew of racism, as the news director would tell her, there are areas of South Boston we will not send you to report.
Wow. Yeah.
And Carol, same way. There are areas of this town you're not going to.
Right.
And so it was like both of them, because the other lady was from Oakland, and we didn't know race,
Right.
It was the same as San Diego.
No.
So that was a great experience for her. And again, with us, the serendipity, I'm talking to our old news director from San Diego, and he was in NBC in Cleveland, and he was going to Los Angeles. He said, how you guys doing? I said, fine. I'm going to open the ESPN West Coast office. He said, cool, good stuff. What's Carol doing? I said, well, she's a WBZ. He said, tell her she's going to KNBC. So that was it. So she was hired at KNBC. That was the early 80s.
Oh my gosh! Well, let's pan forward a little bit, because this may take. So how did you get to own and run the radio station WPSL?
Total accident.
Wow.
Total accident. After I left ESPN, I went to the Dodgers, and we had a problem player called Darryl Strawberry. and our New York station had to have this interview. It was a news conference. So my crew shot it. And again, it was the same boss that got Carol to NBC in LA. And he goes, what are you guys going to do after television? I said, we've always wanted to buy a little radio station. He said, I just talked to Roger Ailes last night. He's trying to sell WPSL. Bingo. And so.
Oh my goodness.
Carol went to UCLA. You love this. Taking a course on how to write a business plan for a bank.
Oh my God.
Seriously. Thank God for Hal Roberts and Dave Skiles, and the rest is history.
So when did you buy the radio station, Greg?
In May of '93 is when we took over.
Wow. So
we could have taken over in January, because we had both covered the presidential campaigns. She covered Clinton, I covered Bush. And so the lawyer who the West Palm general manager had set up for us in D.C. said, piece of cake, you don't have to go through the FBI check, because you've already gone through the Secret Service.
Oh, yeah, for the president.
So anyway, that was it. And
now you recently sold the station.
Just did.
Right, okay.
The day after Carol passed, we signed on the dotted line. Jeff's a good guy, and he's going to do amazing stuff locally. Bought all brand new equipment, and which we couldn't afford to do. But
it's
but
just.
It's been amazing.
No, and well, in all those years, I mean, of course, we've talked about it before, all the different things and changes you've seen. But let's now, we got to reel
Christmas
it back
kids.
in. Yeah. So when did you owned the station in '93? When did the Christmas Kids and you get hooked up?
We read the Tribune, and there was an article that the Wyra Christmas Kids.
Yeah, it was why. Okay.
Yeah, WIRA.
Right.
The radio station had changed formats and killed the charity. So, anyway, that wasn't exactly what happened, but anyway, so we called up. The late Ed Birchfield was up there at the time, and so he told us all about it. He said, "It's a piece of cake. You just do the radio shows, and that's it." Okay, fine. So we called Pauline Clutter.
Right.
Was
Oh,
president,
yeah.
the late Pauline Clutter, and so she was excited.
Sure.
And so we took it over in '94. '95, Pauline always said she couldn't swim. So we started an infant and toddler swimming program. And that's been going
Ever since. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, Annie Crumbo does a great job with the golf tournament that funds the swimming.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
So-
let's back up a minute, because I don't know. It's the WPSL Christmas Kids, but this isn't just about, and we're going to talk about what people can do
Right.
For this event, but the Christmas Kids is year-round, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so tell us about that.
Well, the swimming program is quite obvious. It's a summer program. 160 kids every year since 1995. And then, of course, we had the toys. It was about, 5 or 6 years ago when we were approached by the school district.
Right.
Is there any way possible you can help homeless students? Sure.
Yeah.
Name it.
Yeah.
And
we're
so,
into that.
And so I looked at Carol. She said, let's do it. So she got together with somebody here at the district, and we got some names and started shopping, back to school shopping for them. Those numbers have just escalated. I know right before Carol died, I think I had 89 homeless families that I shopped for in January.
Right.
So we really do that twice.
Right.
Because of the semesters. You've got your summer, which is obviously first, and then your second semester kids.
Yeah.
And that's great. As long as we can afford it, we can do it.
Well, now let's back up. This is in conjunction with St. Lucie County, correct?
Yes, community services.
Community Services of St. Lucie County.
For the toys,
For the toys.
aquatics, St. Lucie County Aquatics Division.
Okay.
For the swimming.
Okay.
And the homeless
It is with the school system.
is with the school system.
Yes, yes.
But we got a call from community services the other day, about five families, bingo, we just did it, and wasn't part of what we're going to have in January, which I hear is going up. And in talking with the Florida Chamber, of course, they were giving me projections of population in Port St. Lucie, which are scary.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
But the homeless numbers are scary. It's 20,000 homeless students is what they're projecting.
Are you kidding?
20 years. No, that's 20 years out. That's just St. Lucie County.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how many homeless kids do we have right now? Do you have any idea?
No idea. No idea
just
at all.
enough.
I'm sure community services knows.
Sure.
It's kind of scary. Carol struck up a relationship with Mrs. Cohen, the Mets, New York Mets, Amazing Mets Foundation in New York City. Their prime concern is homeless in New York.
So they've helped as
so
well.
she's been a big help for us.
Wow.
And yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to strike relationship with her. We work through Casey Blair at the St. Lucie Mets, and they're continuing to do the Christmas in July game for us, which is where we get tons of toys. Just got another load of toys Monday night from the Booster Club of the Mets. So yeah, we're rolling.
Again, let's back up a little bit. With the Christmas, because that's our focus now because of this time of year, and we want to get toys in. And by the way, I just want to do a shout out there. The Public Defender's Office has a big box that we're collecting.
Yeah, you know somebody there?
Yes, and I want to also say these. If someone wants, certainly you all take money. Certainly you take toys and clothes, whatever.
New unwrapped toys.
New unwrapped toys.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. We're not talking about something that's used. We're talking about new unwrapped toys.
Right.
And then, which our office is a part of and proudly been a part of for, 20, 25 years now at least.
Maybe longer.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Okay. And
you're the only one that doesn't have gray hair.
yeah, I wish. And but you go starting in December, you go to different offices, public defenders, Hoskins, Turco.
We used to. It's all in the studio now.
Right. Okay. Well, but that's what I'm saying. You used to. Back in the day, the radio station would set up in the various
we
places.
We had some great remotes.
Oh yeah, and the kids would come and sing at the various offices and places, and
wonderful.
Then it was great. But now you're doing it all in the radio station.
Yes, and it's part of the morning show now.
Right.
It's just a little tweak. You want to make some news?
Sure.
It's no longer the WPSL Christmas Kids as of January.
Okay, what is it?
The Carol Wyatt Memorial Christmas Kids.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. And our board just, was overjoyed with it. And so we registered it, at Sunbiz. And that's the big name change is going to occur January 1st.
Well, no, and it couldn't be more fitting. You know that, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, how many businesses are on your list, Greg?
We're down to 2 weeks.
Okay.
As you well know, the big banks, gone. Even Publix, gone.
Okay.
You have to be a national charity for them.
Right, I know.
It's a lot of the businesses have, gotten bigger. Or in the case of most of our banks are gone.
Yeah.
We do have, I think, and Marine Bank that are still on board. St. Lucie Battery and Tire, who's there the day before you.
Right.
Doug Miller is second generation.
Yeah.
Joey Miller supported the Christmas Kids. Boy, do we have stories there. With him. They did a deal with Cooper Tires, and they said, give us all of your Cooper Tire footballs. Oh. We had those for 5 or 6 years.
Oh, God, I think I remember that.
Oh,
yeah.
And then what I would do is go to the sports franchises and say, hey, look, this is what I need for the Christmas Kids.
Right.
And it was in the heyday of Tampa Bay Bucks would send footballs, you name it, basketballs from the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, I remember a lot.
Oh, yeah. But the best one was, get this weird call from the Marlins. And they said, we're moving to a brand new baseball stadium. Can you come down and get all of these baseball gloves that we just found at Joe Robbie Stadium? Sure, I'll do that. And, car was totally full. And so I started thinking about it because we carried the Mets.
Right.
So I said, wait a minute. I heard a promotion up there, a Little League promotion for Little League helmets. Bingo. So I called Casey. I said, I need help. Can you call New York and get 200 baseball helmets? She said, done. And then, so I called her back, and I think I got Trayer, and said, hey, is there any way possible we can get 200 baseballs? Done.
Done.
So we had the gloves, we had the batting helmets, and we had the balls. It couldn't get any better.
Well, let's put this in perspective now. How many kids or families or however you figure it out do you help at Christmas time?
It's going to be 400 this year.
Wow.
And the reason we're doing that, because as you well remember,
Right.
It was sometimes almost 1,000. But the homeless thing is our big baby now. I mean, there's absolutely no doubt about it. We could do so much more in that realm
Right.
than we can just for toys. Like Carol said, toys are nice, but
Yeah. Food or a bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, now, okay, so during the 2-week period, you have different people. I'll be on the radio show, whatever. I'm sure Hoskins is still on your list.
Hoskins is still on.
St. Lucie Tire and Battery.
Yeah.
And they'll come to the studio. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then, of course, Alan Osteen.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Alan's been there with East Coast Lumber for years. We have a new sheriff in town.
Right.
Anyway.
And he'll be there.
Rich will be there. And Treasure Coast Lexus, Amber, my God, she gives so much to the whole community. And Marine Bank is coming up. And I'd like to promote just this Saturday, we've got our golf tournament.
Oh,
that
okay.
I think we've
That's
got
important.
at least 20 foursomes, maybe a little bit more.
Wow.
Gator Trace.
Super.
So, yeah, and that's going to be a big fundraiser for the swimming
And the homeless.
and the homeless.
Now, okay, so if someone specifically wants to do a Christmas thing, they probably should bring unwrapped toys to my office. Where
Sure.
else?
Walgreens,
Okay.
St. Lucie County has got, I think it was 12 of the stores have got
Boxes for you guys?
And
Okay, great.
Synovus Bank
Okay.
has got the box, and the one at 25th and Virginia.
Okay.
And so they've got that as well. So, yeah, I'll be collecting all of that stuff.
Right, okay.
For next Saturday when the packing starts. That's when we get the list from the county, and then it just goes right down the line.
Okay, and that's another thing, because hopefully we can get some help here. You do the pack, so if they want to drop off toys, those are some of the businesses, or Walgreens,
Yep.
the bank, whatever.
Yep.
Now, if they want to give money, of course, they can do the same thing.
Sure.
Now, if they want to, you have to wrap all these things.
No.
No, you
We
don't
don't.
wrap them now?
No,
Okay, so they can't.
Always had the philosophy that that the gifts are for mom and dad
Oh, okay.
and not a charity.
Right.
So, but again, thank you, Walgreens. They donated, gosh, I don't know how many tons of wrapping paper about 5-6 years ago. We still have some. And so the parents can
Pick up the toys
and the wrapping paper.
and do it. Okay.
It's
now,
great.
Before we run out of time, for those have you already made your decision, or has the county already made their decision on what families are going to help?
I think they have started. At last I heard, 162 kids.
Okay, but if someone listening, watching the show, wants to maybe get some of the unwrapped toys.
Oh, sure.
How do they do that?
St. Lucie County Community Services.
They just call or go online?
Yeah.
And there's an application?
The best is to go online.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they have to qualify, I guess, financially
Yes.
to be able to get some of these toys. But you think there's still time to possibly
yeah.
do an application?
You bet.
Okay.
You bet.
Okay. So anybody listening that needs toys, go to the website and apply. Now, if someone, Greg, wants to give money or whatever for the homeless children or the swimming program, where do they give that?
They can, snail mail to WPSL.
Okay. Okay.
4100 Metzger Road.
Okay.
And that's Fort Pierce 34947.
Okay. Or they can call the community services phone number. I guess it's probably just the county number, and then ask for community services. I'm pretty positive.
462-1777, I think.
Yeah, I think you are right. 462-1777, and then they will. They can find out where to send a check or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, and it's it should be phenomenal. The golf tournament is going to be off the charts. So,
any idea how much money you raise every year for this cause?
It's usually around 30 or 40.
Wow.
The wild card is going to be the Mets.
Okay.
And if Mrs. Cohen gets her way, she wants to do 200 per kid.
Wow.
Because of the inflation.
Right.
And that would be wonderful. That would just be wonderful. So, that's going to be my function. The day after, the toys are given away on the 16th. And that's going to be the old Sam's Club.
It's still it.
Where the hands clap.
Yeah, right.
So, if folks want to come by, we start at 8 o'clock.
On the 16th.
On the 16th, which is a Tuesday.
Okay.
We're doing the morning show there. So
great.
We get there at 5. It's wonderful. And the county has been phenomenal. I just signed a 5-year lease for our bins. And so they're the best. I mean, they are just the best.
So on the 16th, because we got 40 seconds, you know how that goes. On the 16th, you're going to, if someone wants to come and help hand out toys or just see all the joy.
They can just watch.
What time would they be there?
Basically from 8 to noon.
8 to noon. Okay, on the 16th.
Yep.
Okay, well, this was, as you know, this is, a half an hour goes so fast.
It does.
But we've got the update. We need money. We need unwrapped new toys. And we got lots of people and the need is there in our county.
Oh, it is. It is.
Okay. Greg, thank you so much.
You bet.
Okay.
You bet.
Okay.
Good time as always with you.
Oh, always.